Christian, hear this. As you're maturing in your faith and you're growing in grace, it's important for you to recognize which season that you're in at the moment. If you're in the same season you were in 5 years ago, then it's time to make some adjustments if you're struggling. If you're unable to recognize the season that you're in now versus 3 months ago, then you need to be in your word so you can recognize the voice of the shepherd so the Spirit could lead you down that path, right? If we're struggling in sin, then we got to go on the offensive. We need to go to war with our sin, war with our flesh. If we're in a time of peace, we want to guard our heart. We want to separate ourselves from people who aren't interested in what we have to offer, right? Because we want to bring people along on this path and this journey. But as I mentioned in the previous video, if people don't want to come, then we need to create distance. That's us guarding our heart, right? Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 says, "To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven." And if you read Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, he goes into all these different seasons: a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, right? A time for hate, a time for love, a time for war, a time for peace. Well, that's how we're supposed to handle our spiritual life as well, right? And then when we're able to recognize the voice of the Lord and the Holy Spirit leads our life and we're following him as he directs our path, then there's no way that we can lose because we understand the season that we're in. Are we supposed to be on the offensive or are we supposed to be on the defensive, right? Because we always have our armor on, right? But the armor, sometimes the sword is made for offense and sometimes the sword is made for defense. So it's important for you to start recognizing the season that you're in. This is the Quick and Christian. You can believe that. Peace.